Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. And as of recording this, as you can see, I'm wearing my Chelsea shirt. Chelsea just lost the Carabao Cup final on pens. It was a crazy game. If you know, then you know. Yeah, I think Chelsea were the better team, in my opinion. Being a Chelsea fan, I'd say that. But obviously they lost on the day. Penalties are penalties, it is what it is. GG's only. But it would have been nice to win. The Mickey Mouse Cup, yeah. I'm not going to belittle it, no. The Carabao Cup is a great cup to win, alright, it's fine. But yeah, it's GG's. It's well played. Chelsea played great in my opinion. Just couldn't finish their chances. It is what it is. But that is not what we're here for today. Oh no, we're here to talk about pro clubs and all that stuff. And I want to quickly say as well, the previous video I made when I was talking about pro clubs over like some gameplay like we're doing right now, it was damn cool. And I really enjoyed making it and all that. And you guys seem to enjoy watching it as well. The reception I've got, the likes and the comments and the views and all that kind of stuff on the video is crazy. So truly, thank you so much. All these like different type of videos I make sometimes pose a bit of not like a risk, but it's like just trying things out and see what works and all that kind of stuff. And that kind of video I thought, let's just make it, let's see what happens and see what the reception is. And you guys seem to really enjoy it, so truly thank you all for that. It feels great when you try something different and it seems to work out, so thank you again. Hopefully this one as well, a similar video again, and what I'm going to do. We've got some gameplay in the background of VFL and pro clubs. I think we lose the game, so it's kind of mad. I'm showing a game we lost in, but it's just background gameplay, some VFL footage, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. But yeah, today I want to talk about something we did kind of loosely touch on in a previous video, but I want to expand into it more. And that's like a competitive pro clubs game mode, alright? Now I may have mentioned it in previous videos and all this kind of stuff, but I want to really delve into it today. And I do want to say, I do hate the fact that to get competitive in pro clubs, you have to go outside of pro clubs in like a third party game mode kind of thing. Now third party being like a website, whether it's VFL, VPG, all this kind of stuff, FGL, I don't know what else there is, but all these pro clubs websites and external tournaments that we have outside of, you know, the game, they're like third party, right? So it's good to do, and I'm glad they're there. I'm super happy for them, and they do great, and it's great they're there. It's great to play, great fun with friends and all that kind of stuff. It's nice to get competitive with game mode you truly enjoy. But I just wish that there was some sort of like game mode within FIFA, within pro clubs, that allowed you to be like competitive or give you a rank or give you some sort of like skill to run towards. Because the Division 1 grind in pro clubs has been there since like, you know, 2011, you know, 2010. So it's like over a decade old now, that like system of getting from Division 10 to Division 1 or Division 5 back in the day to Division 1 kind of thing. You know, it's just like we've been done that for like over a decade now, and it's cool, it's been fun, it's nice. Division 1's great, winning it's great, you know, all that kind of stuff, but it's like people are more competitive now than ever. People want ranks, people want, you know, gold 1, silver 1, all this kind of stuff, platinum, diamond 1, whatever, which you can get in Ultimate Team and all that kind of stuff, right? But it's like, you need that in clubs too. Now, it's the age-old statement of pro clubs needs to progress. There is potential for it. We all know this. We just need to see it. And I believe if like the competitive aspects like booming more than ever, esports is massive nowadays. Pro clubs needs to make their way or make their statement or make their attempt at just having a competitive game mode. You know what I mean? It can still be VFL, but it can still be VPG. These are things that can still live alongside a competitive game mode and do great as well. You know, there's no need for like one or the other, because you can do both, you know what I mean, why not? Now, if it's not a game mode that we have that's competitive within pro clubs, it's got to be the leaderboards. Now, for those of you who have played pro clubs for a long time, you'll know that the leaderboards back on like FIFA 12, for example, were very competitive. Like, trying to grind for number 1 on the leaderboards was an absolute madness, I tell you. People go on every single night, try and beat each other and all this kind of stuff in Division 1, just to get number 1 on the leaderboards for that day. And now, I've been number 1 on the leaderboards on pro clubs. This was back in like 2018, 2019, I think it was. We just grinded our way up to number 1 club in the world on Xbox. Now you can say I've fallen off pretty hard, bro. I'm no longer number 1 in the leaderboards, and maybe you're right, probably. But we still have a lot of fun nowadays. But I just want to get back to the leaderboard thing and how competitive they were. Because the current leaderboard format, it basically rewards those that play the most. You can like, obviously you gotta like win most of your games, but you could like say for example, win 1,000, lose 1,000. That's a lot of games, I know, but that's 2,000 games. And those 1,000 wins, maybe like, you know, 200 draws in there somewhere. That would probably get you number 1 in the leaderboards. Alright, you can probably have 1,000 losses and still be number 1 club on pro clubs in FIFA 22. It's just about the games played. There is no skill required. You can have a literal neutral like ratio for wins, where it's like, you know, what, 1,000 wins, 1,000 losses. and you can still be number one. It's crazy. And where is the skill in losing 1,000 times? This is like theoretically, by the way. I don't actually know if there is a club that's got 1,000 wins, 1,000 losses. But it's just like, you know, bring out the idea, theorizing it. Whereas, like I said about the old leaderboards, you get clubs that would have like, you know, for example, 500 wins and maybe like 10 losses. Like, truly, they were insane, I tell you. But it wasn't just one club doing it. There was like 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe like 10 of them. They had like 500 wins, maybe 10 losses, give or take, who knows. And they were all of them just going for it, going for it, going for it. And it was like, it was insane. It was such a good time as well. Very, very competitive. And just something like that would be unreal. A genuine competitive leaderboard that people actually can see easily. Because like, there's so many like layers to the leaderboard you got to find to get to the top 100. Why is it that? Why is it that so hard and difficult to find the top 100 teams on pro clubs? Why can't it just be, you know, like, not like in your face, but like just easily accessible and just like shown to anyone that jumps on pro clubs for that day? Like, oh, by the way, the top 3 clubs in the world currently are this team, or the top clubs of the week, or something like that, you know? I'd also love to know about your guys' thoughts on this and where you think pro clubs could be competitive. Could it be leaderboards? Could it be a ranked system or ranked play kind of thing within the game mode? It's just the way the gaming scene is moving nowadays. Super competitive, esports this, esports that, and it's all good. I love seeing competitive gameplay on all games, not just FIFA, but in general, like competitive esports. It's great to see, and I hope it continues, you know what I mean? But I want to see pro clubs progress with it. I don't want to see pro clubs left behind and forgotten about because it's like a casual game mode. Because we all know, a lot of us anyway, that is super, super competitive. And there's money on the line, there's pride on the line, ego on the line, all this kind of shit. We all know about it. And there's a lot of potential for it, which is the crazy, like, pro clubs and potential has got to be the most combined word use I've ever seen in my life, honestly. But I just want to see something. I just want to see a competitive game mode or something different. Because like I said about going from Division 10 to Division 1, or winning the EA Cup, or EA Shield, or now it's the Headers and Volleys Cup, and all this kind of stuff, you know? Winning those cups is cool, it looks nice in a trophy cabinet, but once you've got them all once, it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, GG. And you could probably complete all of that, like get all the trophy cabinet cups. You know, if there's a consistent player base there with people jumping on in your club all the time, you could probably get that completed in like 2 months. If you really sent it out and just full, like, committed to the cause of pro clubs and trying to complete trophy cabinet, you could probably do it within 2 months, if that. So then you got another 10 months of just playing, just to play. You know, we need like more longevity within the game mode. And grinding a pro is one of those things. It's what I'm doing personally on my second account, trying to get to level 25 again. But if people aren't into that, then what do you do for another year? You know, you could basically complete pro clubs early on, and then you've got the whole rest of the 10 months or so to do what? You know, if there was like a seasonal rank or a monthly rank or something like that, you know, weekly rank even, then some reason to get on and play for a rank, for a competitive rank, you know, for some sort of like way to position yourself against other teams or like rival clubs, you know, because like on Twitch, for example, there's a big rivalry with like other streamers that we just like sometimes play each other in divisions, and it's just like, it's quite competitive. Everyone's trying to win because they want to have the pride on the line. There's a lot of stake on the line for the streamers as well as the viewers, you know, because like community v community almost. It's pretty sick, I like it. So people care about being competitive in pro clubs. People want to be the best team and compare themselves to their friends or the other club's teams and all this kind of stuff and say, alright, we're a gold rank, for example, and this team are a silver. Alright, what's up? GG's, well done, you know, we did it, you know, what's up? Or if you had a bad week and finished in bronze and you want to get gold next week, then you got to switch on and go harder then, you know? So it's just like, it gives you a reason to play. It gives you a motivation and some sort of like reward for it as well. Now, whether that reward be an actual reward in game, whether it's like cosmetics or what, or just a reward of having a rank next to your club, like a little gold badge for getting gold or silver for silver kind of thing, you know. It would be so nice. It would truly be so nice if we could have a competitive rank within pro clubs. I love these third-party websites. I love these third-party tournaments. I think they're great, and I hope they continue. But I just want to see something within pro clubs, a competitive mode within the game that we haven't got to always go outside of the game to get competitive. You know, because you can do it in other game modes, you can do it in other games. Why is it you can't do it on pro clubs, which is the most enjoyable and, in my opinion, the greatest game mode FIFA have ever made? That is long lost and just a shame it's not been developed enough, and it's got so much potential. But that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like. Alright, much appreciated as well as always. Alright, the support of these videos is insane, and it's just nice to like make these kind of like talking about pro clubs videos where we just sit down, have some pro clubs gameplay in the background and talk about things within pro clubs and just have a chill time. I like it. It's cool. And I hope you do too. But yeah, take it easy, have a good one, see you on the next video, and adios, amigos.